Good morning. You're listening to Slices of Wenatchee. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories and other important happenings every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, one Army veteran's road from six-figure success to homelessness and how he's rebuilding his life in East Wenatchee. Before we continue, have you joined Neighbor yet? If not, download the app today and join local conversations about issues that matter. Neighbor is a site just for our local community focused on facts, not misinformation. Best of all, it's free for everyone. To learn more, visit wenatcheeworld.com/NABUR. Now, let's jump in. Daniel Terry's journey has taken him from Cold War service in Germany to an unexpected fight for survival in his late 60s. A proud Army veteran, Terry served from 1975 to 1980 as a recovery specialist overseas, following the footsteps of his father, a Korean War vet, and alongside a brother who joined the Navy. After his honorable discharge, Terry built a stable civilian life. He worked for 2 decades with Pierce Transit, then launched into entrepreneurship, running a sushi restaurant, 2 coffee shops, and managing more than 10 rental properties. For nearly 20 years, he says he earned a 6-figure income. Life was good. That all changed in 2023. What seemed like a routine business deal turned into a devastating case of fraud. Terry met real estate partners who presented themselves as successful and trustworthy, but after depositing a large check from them, it bounced, and the bank withdrew every cent from his account. Terry says he didn't even have enough funds to cover the fake deposit, and in the fallout, he lost nearly everything. The alleged scammers were later arrested in Las Vegas, but the damage was already done. Terry fell into bankruptcy, he couldn't pay rent, lost his home, his marriage collapsed, and he was left with no car, no savings, and no clear path forward. Suddenly homeless, he reached out for help, something he'd never needed to do before. That's when he connected with Hope Source and the Opportunities Industrialization Center of Washington. These nonprofits got him into temporary housing and helped him qualify for the VA's Supportive Services for Veteran Families program. They covered 2 months of hotel stays while he applied for jobs, eventually relocating him to East Wenatchee, where he was quickly hired at Costco. Now 68, Terry is stable, employed, and starting over. And for the first time, he's tapping into the veterans' resources he earned decades ago. He is also participating in the Homeless Veterans Reintegration Program, a new initiative funded by the U.S. Department of Labor to help veterans transition back into the workforce. Terry is the first OIC East Wenatchee client to enter the program, which offers job-driven training and wraparound support. OIC officials say their Wenatchee campus will serve as a key access point for veterans across north-central Washington. While the trauma of what he endured is still fresh, Terry says he's focused now on what's ahead. His goal is to rebuild financial stability and save for retirement, a personal mission he estimates will take 5 to 7 years. For him, starting over at his age isn't easy, but it is possible, especially with the backing of organizations committed to helping veterans find solid ground again. For more, head over to wenatcheeworld.com. Are you passionate about the issues shaping North Central Washington? Then you won't want to miss the Wenatchee World Forum at Pybus. This monthly event brings together newsmakers and the community to dive into the topics that matter most. It's your chance to engage, ask questions, and be part of the conversation shaping our region's future. Have questions or need more info? Visit wenatcheeworld.com/forum. Now, a few other stories you should know about. Authorities are investigating a suspicious death discovered Wednesday afternoon along Highway 97 in Douglas County. Emergency crews responded to a pullout near milepost 228, about 7 miles south of Beatty Bridge, where they found a person dead from an apparent gunshot wound. The individual was pronounced dead at the scene, and the investigation is ongoing. The victim's identity has not yet been released. The Chelan County PUD has applied for a conditional use permit to construct a $13 million electrical substation in South Wenatchee. Planned for the northeast corner of South Columbia and Bridge Street, the new substation aims to relieve capacity from Wenatchee's existing facility, which is nearing 80% load. If approved after a public hearing later this month, the project will include transformer upgrades, rerouted transmission lines, and new steel infrastructure to ensure long-term grid reliability. In Leavenworth, local leaders came together for a 2-day retreat focused on building stronger partnerships with Indigenous communities. The Move Beyond Land Acknowledgement event was hosted by the Shalane Douglas Land Trust, Wenatchee River Institute, and the Colville Confederated Tribes. Held at Sleeping Lady Mountain Resort, the retreat featured panels, films, and collaborative workshops designed to foster trust, equity, and Indigenous-led leadership across nonprofit, education, and municipal sectors. Hundreds gathered along Shalane Avenue for the annual Veterans Day Parade hosted by American Legion Post 10. With children waving flags, scouts marching proudly, and motorcycles rumbling through in formation, the event honored service members past and present. A giant American flag led the procession, followed by symbols of all military branches, historic vehicles, and community organizations. At Memorial Park, a 21-gun salute marked the occasion, and marching bands from Wenatchee and Eastmont high schools filled the air with patriotic music. Thanks for listening. For more information on all the stories you heard today, visit us at WenatcheeWorld.com. The Wenatchee World has been engaging, informing, and inspiring North Central Washington communities since 1905. We encourage you to subscribe today to keep your heart and mind connected to what matters most in North Central Washington. Thanks for starting your morning with us, and don't forget to subscribe to Slices of Wenatchee wherever you listen to podcasts.